sometimes the stories are funny, sometimes the stories are motivational, and even sometimes the story are stupid. Again, that's the thing. But that's the thing. People may say I'm a storyteller, but I also consider myself a comedian sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. So yeah, basically that's it.
Okay. Do you know Reggie?
Yes.
Okay. You should be friends with him because he's my friend and he's a great comedian. So he should be your mentor. Great one. Your turn, Sophie. Awesome. That was great. Anybody from the virtual? Okay. Okay. No worries. We'll get to you guys later. You can go next. Next, please. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the theory part. Yay! I studied communication as my bachelor and my master for like 5 years. And there is one theory that I fall in love with. I promise you it's not boring. And this is called Laswell communication theory. Um, Basically, in campus, you would use this when you make academic journal and everything. But once I saw it, I'm like, damn, I can take this for my public speaking training because why? Other than communication flow has an opening, body, and closing. We have that last word theory. But before we get that, we got to understand these opening, body, and closing first. How to make great opening, clear body, and impressive closing. Why do I say great, clear, and impressive? Because when you make an opening, is when you 30 seconds of a determination whether your audience wants to listen to you or not. So it's got to be clear. It's got to be great, I mean. And why is it to be clear? Because your body is when you give your information, when you give your story, so it needs to be clear so the audience would listen to it. And why do you need an impressive closing? Because this is your last impression. People will always remember your opening and your closing. Once you give the last impression, you'll always be remembered. Have you ever seen like a Victoria's Secret catwalk model? Yeah? Yeah? You know, sometimes, oh really? So like, when you see them, sometimes like when they go back, you know, when they turn, they always make like a last impression like that, yeah? So that's called as a bold impression, so people would somehow remember who you are. Go next. Okay, these three stages, opening, body, closing. I'm just gonna give you tips because I feel like you guys have understood this very well already, yeah? Opening, body, closing is like Britzone have given you all this method all the time. Make it catchy, guys. So you can use quotes, you can use rhetorical questions or a statement, but everything must be relevant to the content. It's also act as a bridging. Sorry, there's no G over here. As a bridging to the body. So, for example, if you want to make an inspirational content or speech, can be like, you don't have to be like, well, it actually depends. It depends if you're like in a governmental surrounding. You can be like, yes, selamat pagi, bapak, blah, blah, blah. But if you're actually in a very modern culture or you don't really have to mention those names, you can directly go to your quotes and be like, George Bernard Shaw once said, life is not about finding yourself, but life is about creating yourself. Or be like, ladies and gentlemen, have you heard about toxic masculinity? Nobody has. Yeah. So it's something like a rhetorical question, yeah? Or you can be like a statement. 2021 is a chaos year. And people be like, yeah, what's wrong with that? And try to listen. So it's gonna go as a bridging to your body. Research is a must. You can use data, facts, issues, or story. I like what you said before. Story is a very, very impactful way for you to engage with the audience. Try to make a story that relates to your audience. It can be coming from your own personal stories. It comes from other personal stories, but try to tell them that you're talking about them, and there was a gossip. But you can just try to put stories in it. And every hard topics are always relatable with story, even if you're talking about corruption, if you're talking about heavy topics, you can use your personal stories to make it more engaging and relatable. Yeah, you know, if you work on TV, it's gonna like boost up your rating and all of that, you know. Yeah, media. And closing, you can again use your quotes and emphasize. This is when you emphasize. So for example, before I make my quotes as an opening, the George Fernand Shaw thing, and in the closing I can be like, so ladies and gentlemen, as a young generation, it's our time to make an impact to this world and create yourself. If it's not now, then later. Who is ready for this? Please raise your hands, you know, something like that. But like, yeah, that would be a great closing for that. So I can go next. Okay, other than that, we gotta know our audience. Can anybody tell me why do we need to know our audience very well? Sorry? To choose some words, yes, can. So our words can relate to the audience. If we're having like kids audience and adult audience, that would be different, right? Okay, and anybody else? Yes, please.
Like we are selling.
That's correct. Anybody on the online can tell me why do we need our audience to, what do we need to know our audience to communicate well?
We must know our audience because it helps us to arrange our material so it can be related to what they need.
Okay, that's right, related to what they need. Yeah, that's actually all correct. But it also helps us to determine the state of knowledge and state of mind that we're trying to convey. Sometimes we think, like for example, we're from the, let's just start, we're going to like a suburb areas. They might don't know things that we know, so we can try to put our mindset the same as them. And we gotta know these things. This is from my PR and marketing communication subject back in college, but we can use this, yeah. Psychographic and demographic. We gotta know their age, gender, female, male, transgender, or not even identified, and habit also, because it will determine on how, what we're trying to tell, what we're trying to sell, what they need, because audience will always ask what's in it for us. So you got to ask yourself what's in it for the audience, what you can give to the audience. And also demographic, origin, country, race, sort of like. And so then you can use the right language, right content, right engagement for the audience. And you got to be their friend. Whenever you speak, be their friend, because nobody wants to, okay, I'm sorry, but like back when we're in school, but we feel like we don't want to listen to our teacher, but when our teacher is a friend, we want to listen to her, and I bet Putri is a friend to her students because she knows exactly what she wants to say. Next. Now we're gonna go to Laswell. Hi, Laswell. Who says what in which channel to whom with what effect? These are great theory because this will help you to know who, as in who you are, says what, as in what content you're trying to deliver, what channel, as in what platform you're using, whether it is social media, whether it is these workshop, whether it is text message or phone call or Zoom or whatever. It can help us boost our effective communication. To whom, our audience, and what result we're gonna get. So actually, those things that I said earlier are all from this theory. So don't hate theories, guys. Theories actually help us in the practical world, especially when you're in the campus now. Don't try to hate theories. Try to fall in love with it. I'm sorry, I'm very academic, so yeah. Okay. Now I want to ask again, anybody who wants to share with me an example of, let's say, these all. Let's say who you are, what kind of content you want to deliver, in what channel, to whom, and with what result. Yes, please. Come here. You're shy. I don't like. it's okay. What's your
Okay, thanks
name?
so much for the time. I'm here. I just want to share about my experience when I talking on the stage with my audience or my customer.
Mhm.
Sometimes I share about my product to my customer,
Yeah.
like I have to be honest, I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh,
I
nice.
have product brand.
What is it?
skincare,
Oh,
well, yeah.
I should ask
You
more
have to
about
follow.
it. Okay, we will follow. What's the username?
Gmail.
GBL. Follow, guys. Okay.
Just once. Last
So it's your own product.
yeah.
Wow. Mhm.
I have experience when I on the stage. Sometimes I like confused or nervous. I feel if I don't know the knowledge about product or something like remote English
Mhm.
and what shall deliver to audience.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes I really confused because yeah I don't know
Yeah.
like friends start from
Mhm.
opening
Yeah.
and also
Buddy.
how to tell audience about knowledge maybe
Okay.
yeah, because my knowledge is not enough for deliver. So yeah, I really confused. And
Okay,
then
so then we're as your friend, we're gonna help you out in this, yeah, guys. So then everybody can buy your product. So let me just ask you. So who says what in here would be who you, yeah, as an entrepreneur selling those skincare products, yes? Says what? What do you want to say about your product?
yeah, I just wanna say that I created a product for being Indonesian. For being Asian.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what kind of product you're selling? Like, what's your unique selling point?
Selling point? Yeah, maybe for sasaran.
Okay,
Yeah.
what does your product give? Like, is it a beauty product?
Yeah, okay.
Beauty product. So,
Skincare.
what makes your skincare different than other skincare?
Other
Yeah.
product. Our product come from our Indonesia.
Ah, nice.
I have to love Indonesia.
Okay.
And I need the support from Indonesia.
Okay, so let me help you in this, yeah? So you can boost up your communication when you sell your products. When you say like that, I have an idea that you can make a message of empowering Indonesian beauty through local resources. So you can use that as your content, as your theme, right? And what channel that you like to give for the way you sell your product? In what channel? In what platform?
IG and
Instagram.
I also have a web.
Oh, you have a website. Okay. Nice. Okay, so you can put that on your channel, and you know your audience, right? Who are they?
For this time, just like online company.
Okay, so but they're women, yeah?
Yeah.
Women. What age?
I just start from 17.
17 until 30, 50. So 50. Okay, so you have to know their habits, yeah? The habits of an Indonesian on 17 to 50. This is very various, but in general, they're just women as an Indonesian. They love to be beautiful, yeah. So they want clear face. They like to be beautiful and everything. Okay, that's good. What result you want to get from these communication? Of course, sales target. Yeah, you want them to buy your product. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So you can try later on. You bring this theory home. You can brainstorm to yourself what kind of content you want to give to the right audience. So it all can do. Good luck. Thank you. Maybe before we go, one more person can give me an example. You wanted to give example, yeah? No, okay. Do you want to give an example? No. What about you? No. No? Okay, maybe in at home. At home. Do you want to give an example of this? No one? No worries. Oh, Dewi. Hi, Dewi Sophia. Would you like to share an example
Yeah,
of a communication with this flaw?
sure. I would like to try.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. I'm sorry. My my unstable connection, so I keep turning on and off the video.
It's all right. Hi, Dewi.
So, hi. Nice to meet you. Okay. Who says I am as
Mhm.
a researcher, and
As a
then
researcher, okay.
yeah. Okay. And then the second
Says
what
what?
and oh yeah. So what is the content that I want to deliver is the economic implication of malnutrition and which channel that I prefer. I choose offline, so I
Mhm.
went to the office by office to the advocator. Actually, my target is the stakeholders, the related
Okay.
stakeholders like
Okay, audience, yes.
the finance, yeah, like several audience, and they are the related stakeholders to advocate and support my research. So that is also my goal. And then the targets are the finance, like the governmental uh, and also another researcher to like to to do together with me.
Okay, so what's the result? What's the
What
effect?
effect? So what effect that I want is to advocate them in order to support my research together. So we are doing this research because we want to empower the we want to raise awareness of the society that the the malnutrition is also not only contribute to our health but also to decrease our economic. So that is also like that is also like why it is fundamental.
Yes. Okay, that's very good. Thank you, Dewi.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's actually the very clear and exact example for this theory. So thank you. Now, let's go to the next one. Aha, your turn. We're gonna challenge you. But before we start to a better FGD discussion, I have another challenge. I want you to try to speak impromptu, which is fun. But try to make it based on the theory before. You gotta have an opening, body, and closing, and try to have an objective and goal if you can. Go on. All right, next. Thank you. You dare. Challenge. Speak through things. So I want how many? How many person can I choose? One? Only one?
Like one from online, one from offline.
Two? But I think it's kind of hard for the online. It's kind of hard. We're gonna invite online the another session. Two, yeah. Two. Okay, take turn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Set. I'm not gonna tell you now. Okay, volunteer deh. Or no, committee, please choose.
What about we pick the number because when I see
Oh, he wants to go. Hello? Hello? Oh, you want to go or you're just standing? Oh.
happy idea of the speaking academy.
Ah.
Session in this class, I think.
So he's the one who used to hold the session?
Yeah.
Now I challenge you, bro. Let's go. Come on, but you have the opportunity to choose one friend, so you can cari tumbal. Huh? Up to you. You want a girl? It's all right. Okay. But before that, I would like you to pick one stuff, anything, just one stuff, anything that you can pick, and it could be a phone, can anything. It could be a phone, a paper, or whatever. Can presentation. Okay. Okay. Now you said, did you pick some stuff? Okay, that's good. Are you sure? You're sure with your stuff, yeah? You're absolutely sure. Because for this guy, you gotta swap.
Yeah.
For a while, he's not gonna take his phone for a bit. Okay. Now, come here, come here, come here. Face that way. Now, with that stuff, you need to speak about it or relevant to it that has opening but in closing. Okay, who wants to go first? Atau ini deh, flip. It's like you have to talk or speak with opening body closing based on that. Anything. It could be a promotion, it could be a story, it could be anything. Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys
Oh,
for
yes.
the time. It's the first time I've been joining the offline class of Britzone platform.
How many people have this done?
It will be an interesting one. So I would like to deliver you some information about the master that I've been using.
Can you please say your name first?
Oh, sorry. So my name is Ayub.
Ayim. Hi, Ayim.
So yeah, I also told you before, I would like to share you about the masker that I've been using for almost 2020.
Thank you, Anjali.
So the product that I would like to share with you is the incredible one. So they have 3 layers to protect your nose for the virus. And the price is cheap. It's only 50 bucks rupiah. And including they are already ISO, which is a standard Indonesian product, is 1901 2015, and they are already for 15 months.
The closing.
Okay, so you can purchase this
Wait.
item. We're not putting it offline or offline. I recommend you to offline, so they have a special price for you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ayim. Okay. Now it's your turn. Just, I mean, you can promote, you can, whatever you can. Yeah.
So, guys, my name is Arif. This is the nice one, by the way. And I also have this, but it's for mine. This is also, by the way, guys. You know, in this task, having this kind of smartphone is very important because you can have a lot of things here, right? With a lot of what is it? Memory? It is like 100 giga.
this one is quite standard. So if you guys can have this one, you're so lucky because you can show up to your friends. That's nice. And
Yeah, what's that?
yeah, the point is this one is pretty good, and I want to have this one.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So basically, that was a sales presentation and a curriculum presentation. Yeah, but that was good. That was good. Now let's go to the next part. Okay, this would be an activity that will be for you, for every one of you. I have a focus group discussion. Can we divide the people into groups? Let's say there are 4 groups. Yeah. 1, 2, atau 3 aja ya. Let's make 3, I think. Yeah, let's make 3 groups. You don't have to move, I think. Let's see the layer. 1, I guess. Oh, you just want to count? I feel like so they don't have to move. So just like 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we can separate that. And 2. Okay, group 2. It's okay, we can make 4 then, yeah? If there's a lot of people. Okay, 4 groups then. Oh ya udah nggak apa-apa. Okay. Okay, so the topic would be, should students get homework, like work at home, like they already study for the whole day, but they have homework. Like, what is that? But yeah, some of you would be teachers who agree, of course. And then some of you will be students who will disagree, and parents who actually, let's change this into agree, yeah? So let me choose. You're a teacher, I want you to be students so your group will be students who actually disagree, yeah? Disagree for, I don't want homework, yeah? And you would be teacher, because I feel like you guys agree for no homework. So teachers who agree there's homework. And you would be parents who disagree. Oh yeah, for you online, you can also pick, oh sorry, for online people with this motion, should students get homework, you can pick from your own personal perception whether you agree or not as the teachers or students or parents. And later I'm gonna give, let's say, 1 to 2 people who can share their opinion. Thank you. Wait, I kind of forgot. This is students. How many minutes? Yeah, 15? Yeah. Okay, you guys have 15 minutes, yeah? All right. Don't forget the opening body closing.
I think we need to divide the group as as online participant as well.
Oh gitu.
Jadi mereka nggak nanti kalau mereka nggak ada kesempatan buat disrupt nggak apa-apa. Itu mereka ada aktivitas selama.
Boleh,
Gitu aja
boleh.
ya.
Ya udah. We tell them, guys. Okay, that's better. Guys, I think we can divide you all into groups. So how do we divide them? You're gonna divide them? I don't know. He said we should divide.
Ya mungkin bisa dibagi aja dulu.
Okay, anyone else? Okay, so for personal you want to give request. You know, it's like a cultural I think that's the truth. It's so fun to give the homework. I don't know why I get homework, but okay, you can do this at home and please stop doing it. I love my children. Yes. So, okay, we want to make our futures. We want to make them to develop skills. We want them to use their slacking time, and we want to give them because all of us are one student, and we want to have yeah, anyone else? Repeat again okay, to make them remember.
Gimana? Mau di divide? You're gonna divide atau gimana? Oh ini grup. Oh.
For the professional world. Not only that it's possibility, but it's also creating, but also at the same time it creates skills as well. They know how to manage their time, they know how to manage their tasks, and they know how to prioritize on certain things in life. Again, homework give a lot of those things as well. But also, we all are, before this, we're also students as well, right?
Yeah.
Experience all of these things as well. Yes. And we want to match. So, who here in the old days have a lot of homework? Want to have a small adventure in your life. Of course, there's not all sunshine, happiness, and rainbows. We need to put some war bundles as well. Wars and all that kind of stuff. And also, if we give more homework to this student, it also improves their mentality. They are stronger. They are fit.
I see.
Save the nation. They are not gonna be scared about a lot of things because what they already been through hell when they were in the student age. So they're mentally prepared for everything in life and also maybe in things.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go to the students themselves. Would you like to give your argument, students, and objectify anything that your teacher said?
Okay, yeah.
Do not silence students like that. Everyone has a freedom of speech. Come on, students, it's your time. No, your parents will back you up. Your parents will back you up. Come on, one person. Come on.
I've never seen any teacher.
Juan, 1%. You, would you like? Kamachi, please help me choose from the students. Okay, please, sir. Come here. As students, what would you like to say? Yes.
Say it louder.
No more.
It's really good speech from teacher, right? And we as students, we disagree about you giving us homework. Why? Yeah, because we already have a lot of responsibility in our making our home. You know, like we have to think about it by ourselves. We have to communicate on any other stuff that we the other thing that why we disagree about the teacher giving us because is nowadays you can easily Google it. Another thing that you give it to us, we can easily Google it.
Oh.
Just copy paste.
Yes.
Wait. Let him finish and then you can order. Okay.
I'm sorry. So, yes, so the other thing why we disagree about you giving us the homework is because we need like more making connection with other people. So other than you give us other than you give us the homework, maybe you can give us the social project. So we can interact with others.
It's also from
Yeah, but it's not like a homework that you are giving us. You make us headache. You give us lecture in every class that we don't really understand what you're saying. And in our house, like pigs or house, they give us the homework. So the best thing that we give us is like a social project to us, like more
So
investment.
they completely agree with
Okay.
Sorry? It's not homework. It's different.
Okay.
It's not project.
It's okay. Dude, teachers have to twist their words. It's okay.
Which you bring?
Yes, parents. Okay, so what's your name?
So my name is Yayan.
Yayan. Okay, and thank you so much, Yayan. I would like to call Yayan's dad on stage, please.
That's my boy.
Oh, okay. I don't know which one is the number.
Okay. Students, children.
Yes.
We love you. We are on the same page, okay? Well, first thing first, I agree with him. But. Okay, it's okay. Like
side, the numbers and the pictures. Okay? Come on, guys, it takes you. We teach you. I mean, we want you to teach them. I mean, can you just imagine when your children take you home and then say, "Yes, can you teach me about colors?" That's not our problem anymore. That's too easy to make other children. Something like that. We want you, well, as you said, it's our responsibility. We don't want to make our children more smarter, more ready to the society, something like that. But at home, we need to have a quality time. Not doing homework. But if you have the given teaching, it's something like that. Let's say homeworks maybe have probability to make them have procrastination. I mean, why should I do something at school and need to finish it at home? If they can finish it at school with their friends, discussion with the teacher, as a supervisor, something like that. Sorry. You want the social project teaching to how to social project in the park?
Do you agree with that?
No. Depends.
Depends.
I said depends. As in Indonesia, there is a homework. People are teachers are given homework since kindergarten. How to, what color is this, what color is that, and they ask us at home. I don't know what are you doing at school. The teacher wants to speak.
The real teacher.
Of this learning style. As you know, well, this is on my point of view when learning psychology. I think. Okay, it's from 3 until 18. They should be playing a lot.
Oh. Oh, you agree.
But it doesn't mean that they shouldn't be doing homework. Homework can help them to do their work, to have responsibility, as you say. But also, it's something like, why don't you just give them a project like this? Say, not learning, not relearn. The main point, not relearn. Not relearn from what they do at school.
Okay.
It's something like they bring their school to home and speak to us that how to do this in real life.
All right.
Something like
Okay.
that.
Thank you so much. You would like to say something? Social projects, yeah? Social projects. Okay, what do you want to say? Yeah?
Thank you, teacher.
I want to say the fact that homework should be done is because the teachers are failed to materials. They don't give us deep understanding about the material, so they give us homework.
Okay. Okay, so we agree that there should be a social projects at home instead of what we learn in school and to be brought home.
Oh, about the social project, we actually want to do it with the teachers. So they're involved in the
Okay, we're gonna go to the teachers, yeah? Do you agree of having those social projects with the with the students? dari opsi kedua ya to our friends in the virtual. But this is good. We can actually make social project with parents. I think that would be good. Yeah. Sometimes with teachers at school. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the online. What do you have to say about this? How many persons should we ask? There's a connection. Oh. Okay, what about you guys? Do you have any insights that you can help us share? Any one of you would like to say their opinion? Okay, one person there. One person only,
I
guys.
think I want to give my opinion.
Yes, please. Go on, Fadia. I don't know which one she agrees though.
Okay, so we had a discussion and into because we didn't know which group we belong. Is it agree or disagree, teachers or students? We didn't get the information, so that I have another conclusion from our team. So in conclusion, we agree homework can be done if it doesn't make a burden to students. Because I, as a student too, students do not only do homework in their lives. There are many other activities that can be done for students, like student activity units from school, from campus, or us at the campus, and institutional organizations also. And so that assignments that are burdensome to students can be disrupted. Assignments can be done to practice students' ability while at home and improving their skills, but not given too much. Homeworks can also be done in a fun way, such doing games or creating videos and upload it in social media such as Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, like millennials now are doing. And other physical activities, like not just only writing on the paper and answering questions on the paper, like it's so boring, and I think old habits. Yeah, that is my opinion. I don't know
Okay.
about you guys.
Thank you, Fadia.
Yeah.
I like your insight. So I'm gonna take your insight. Let's put it here now. So do you guys agree of giving homework such as like that, like social projects on TikTok, on Instagram, or anything that is fun?
I think that is fine, but the teachers are not involved and they can give us excessive homework.
Oh.
And affect our mental health.
So Gen Z meant all this mental health. I love it. Okay, let me quote that down. Homework, not homework, let's say a fun session at home, but not too much.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you agree that? Not too much?
Yes.
Like, in the week only one?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, parents, do you agree? Yeah, we've come to conclusion. Right. So congratulations, every one of you have given an impactful communication because you are able to make a solution and being impactful based on who you are, student, teacher, and also parents, which I love it. So thank you. You nailed it, guys. Thank you. Thank you for you all on the online. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And I think it's done, yeah? Can you go next? Yeah, it's done. And if you want to reach me out, this is my number, my Instagram. Follow me, DM me or not. It's okay. Thank you so much, guys. Back to Britzone. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Two questions from the offline participants and two questions for our online participants as well. I'm going to start with the in-class participants. Can you can raise your hand if you have any questions about the material that you have. Go ahead. Two questions. This is a rare opportunity to see the amazing.
Amen.
Come on. Are you really have this slide? Okay. One more to see. Another one. One. I think we can stop this one.
Okay.
Hi, Putri.
Thank you so much, Dylan, for inviting me.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I watched your interview with some like Laura.
Oh, thank you.
And she said that you're.
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, you remember. Thank you. Yeah, I was so malu.
And my question is how to like how to trust yourself,
Okay.
have the confidence in you so that you can actually talk to great people. And you are great.
Thank you. I'm not that great yet. Okay, thank you for the question. But I feel like I am learning that every day. Like I think as a human being, confidence is something. It's not gifted. It's being earned. So it's a matter of experience. And sometimes why I can trust myself is because I try to improve my skills. I try to gain more experiences that understand I got the value, and also that because my job is as a presenter, so I feel like that's my job to be confident. Like sometimes as a human being, you need to be pushed in order for you to trust yourself. But trust me, it's an everyday process to be confident. Sometimes I'm insecure, sometimes I'm not confident. But again, when you're pushed to the limit, when you're pushed because it's your job, you gotta do it, then fake it till you make it. I mean, yeah, but I guess that's the point. Just push yourself and always understand that you have to know what you want to say. When you know what you want to say, when you know your objectives, as what I said before, you know exactly your opening, but in closing, I'm pretty sure that you're confident on what you're saying. Because as Dylan said, orang yang tidak percaya, orang yang takut itu kan orang yang tidak percaya diri. So like you gotta be prepared in order to be confident. I guess. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next question, guys. Okay.
Hi, Shoki.
So you've been doing a lot of success, right?
Yeah.
Judge.
Yeah, I became a judge. Yes. Did you join Story Salary? I'm sorry, Shoki. Okay, I'm sorry. That's why I'm like, I think I know you. Okay. I'm sorry you didn't make to the final. I'm sorry. So basically, disclaimer. So apparently I was a judge to where she competed. And I feel bad, so I'm sorry.
No, I know it's
Okay.
so basically, so you've been dealing with the other presenters, and also learning it like this. Well, but sometimes I miss or my mistakes. Because again, sometimes in a seminar, there's still people that turning on their phone. There's still a lot of people that didn't really watch. So how do you cope with that?
Okay. This is actually an interesting question. Thank you for asking. I've been experienced in various kind of seminars. Basically, the most difficult seminar that I've been invited was I had to speak in front of 40 to 50-year-olds manager and directors. And I was still 19 at the time. So I felt like, man, will they even listen to me? And And the moment when I was there, I can see their judgment in their eyes, and I'd be like, "What is this kid talking about?" But at that time, I was talking about millennials, Gen Z, and their generation. So how the gap of communication. So I position myself as their kid. I became be like, ayah, ibu, bapak di sini anggap saja aku anak di rumah ya, yang mau curhat. Kalau misalnya terkadang komunikasi kita suka salah paham, mungkin ada yang bisa diambil dan ada yang bisa aku pelajari dari bapak dan ibu sekalian. So try to again when you speak in front of people, basically seminars. Try not to present yourself as a teacher or a lecturer. It's so different because when you're a teacher and lecturer, you need your students to respect you. But in seminars, you gotta be a friend. But how you overcome that? Also in competition, sometimes your judge play with their phones and everything, right? I can see that. But usually what I do is just look it in your eyes. So when the judges play their phone, I basically come forward to him. Like I speak in front of him. Or I make an example. So I can see someone playing with their phone. Or for example, back in that seminar with the 40-50, there are people who are like, just playing with their phones. I be like, oh ya, bapak dan ibu mungkin di rumah sering banget ya susah ngobrol sama anaknya karena anaknya main HP terus. Terus maksudnya kayak dengan nggak like mungkin terasa nggak ofensif tapi dia ngerasa aja gitu kan kayak ya udah iya tapi again it's just but it's just like gimana ya kayak try to focus on people who listen to you, gak usah mikirin orang yang gak dengerin. So there always be people who not. There always be people who are interested. Try to smile and just remember that what you're saying is something good. If they don't listen, is they're lost. So like, jadi ya udah kayak try again when you speak, you're giving expression. You're giving something that is useful for your audience. So if they don't listen to you, they're lost. Thank you. Yes, we do. Yes. Exactly.
When we talk about friends, like a lot more, like we can relate, we are more connected compared to like we have like superior, inferior.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why before I go to seminar, I always ask umurnya berapa, apa kayak kerja di mana gitu. It's good that I'm back to Britzone because I kind of already know how the members are from. So yeah.
And we are the same age, right?
We are the same age.
Yeah. Okay,
thank you.
So from online audience, guys. People, I think we have Rakesh and Dewi. Okay, go ahead, Rakesh, you can ask your question.
It's about communication, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I think. Hello. Wow, amazing conductor and the material talking about. So my question is my problem when meet the new people? I think how to make is first impression that we make in the first time we meet, right? And so that when the sense that we must build is it's okay, but I personally is such as awkward or not too active in the relation with the new people. So what that I should do for exercise with the new people that I meet and make the first impression? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Rais.
How to impress for the first time? So much like way of how to work situations for like
Okay, Rais, I've learned this back when I was a PR. Basically, maybe for extrovert people, it would be easy for them to like meet new people and be like just like hi and start off like that. But maybe for introverts, it would be a challenge. Basically, try to be nice. Yeah, try to be nice and compliment and try to find out, ask more about the people rather than ourselves. Yeah. So rather than you talk so much about ourselves, ask more to the people. For example, oh yeah, kalau di mana, kerja di mana, stuff like that, and try to, if you know some stuff about it, if you read a lot of books or a lot of news, you can relate to what the person is saying or the person is doing. You can like, for example, dia can media, let's say, and be like, oh yeah, my friend ada di media juga, or sort of like something that relates to them, something like that. Because of people likes to tell story rather than to hear story in the first meeting point. Yeah.
What about SKSD?
I think it would be okay if it's in appropriate manner. But extrovert, like, okay, for me, like, I'm quite an extrovert. If you ask us with me, I would ask us balik. But then, if you're an introvert, maybe takutnya offensive. But just try to be nice and welcoming. I just heartwarming aja, I think.
So nice is number one.
Nice is number one, guys.
Nice, guys. From Dewi. Go ahead, Dewi.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for thank you Kak Kilan for the
Hi, Dewi. Just call me Kilan, please.
Oh yeah, thank you Kilan for delivering.
No, I'm 23. I look older.
Okay, so my question is, what if because I'm doing a research right now, so I try to advocate the stakeholders. And what if the stakeholders that I invited, but they didn't also they also bring along their family, for example. So what should I do? Because the target of the participants that I want is different from my practice from the first time. It's different, the expectation and the reality. What should I do? Do you get my question?
I don't get the question.
I think like she is doing some
So what if?
I'm sorry, Dewi. Like, hello.
What's the question again?
Yeah. What if the expectation of the target of the recipients that I want to achieve is different from the expectation? I'm sorry. So the expectation and the reality of the target is different. What should I do?
Okay. So you're saying that your expectation and your stakeholder expectations are different, or you're saying that your expectation and stakeholder expectation is different with reality?
No. So can I explain it in bahasa?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Jadi my apologies. Jadi waktu saya undang stakeholdernya, dia tuh ternyata beliau ternyata sekalian juga bawa keluarganya gitu. Karena kebetulan waktu itu pas weekend, jadi sekalian keluarganya. Jadi kan target resipien yang pas saya udah bikin dari awal yang goal yang kayak gitu segala macam Kak, itu berubah waktu pas hari H kayak gitu. Nah, what should I do if the target recipients is membludak like that? Because they also bring along their families.
I think this is in terms of like research, right?
Yeah.
She's gathering the data from the
Okay, this is what I think. Yeah, there are few options, Dewi. But thank you for the question. And I admire you. You're such a great researcher, and I would like to be one day. um, okay. One, you can, if you're selling something, if you're looking for customers, try to find out who is the boss in the family. So you gotta know which one is it. Who's gonna buy it? Is it the mother or the father? So these things happen. You have to improvise, but maybe it needs practice. Therefore, in order to you for improvising well, you need backup plans. In a backup plan, so when you improvise, it's not a shocking point. But again, you gotta find out who's the boss. If it's still the father, then you can stick to the same plan, but you can add up some a little stories or a little thing that relate to the family. For example, if you're like giving out samples, be like, oh, maybe it would be good for adiknya juga, whatever like that. But if it's the mother who is the boss, then you can use your feminine personal touch. But again, the second option would be improvise. Improvise, make backup plans. If you need to, for example, communicate with other than the stakeholder, what kind of communication flow that you would like to portray or present, that would be good. But just try to chill, not too theoretical. Yeah, just chill. Yeah, it's like try to focus on what you're trying to sell and just go with the flow. I think, yeah.
I think because sometimes like we cannot control like
Yes,
what the audience can bring to
exactly.
the table, right? We
Yeah.
sometimes we have this plain fact in the reality it turns out it was like different
Yeah.
Scenario, right?
Yeah,
So
and try to analyze though. I like to analyze my narasumber or the one that I try to communicate. For example, dia pakai bajunya apa, tasnya apa, HP-nya apa. You can use that. You know, for example, he's an Apple addict. You know, you can use that. Yung apa yang relates to Apple or they're like brand banget or whatever. Makannya apa. You can use that.
So again, yeah, doing your research is a key, right?
Yes, the key. But if you don't have time to research before that, you can research while doing that. Analyze what they're wearing, what they're saying, where they were from, can graduate from what college or whatever.
Okay, that's the question, guys. So I guess this that's the end of the
Yay!
last question. What are if we are like our zero skill speaker, how do we can move up to like five? Like and be like better 0 to 5.
0 to 5 star.
Yeah. Well, how we can move like
Okay.
This is like a half.
Okay. Well, there's not an instant process basically, but all you.
Exclude Indomie, right?
Yes. I didn't say it. I think that you gotta believe in yourself and start practicing. Basically, just practice, join communities and competitions. Try to speak as much as you can. State your opinion in the office. Present. Try to find some people and try to speak out. That's it. There's nothing else better than practice.
Okay. Over like yard to like realism to my practice, but sometimes like we put less effort but expect more.
Exactly. Yes.
So we need to do more, expect
Yep.
yourself.
Yep, you're right.
Less, expect more. So again, guys, thank you. I hope you can feel the vacuum here is so like it's so calm. Even though we are in the middle of the day. Right? Yes. I think that's all, guys. So before Dylan and the I think we have a little appreciation, which is a certificate from on behalf of Britzone for conducting the podcast. Let's get up Britzone 2021. Our number. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. No. Thank you. You're awesome for like handling this all great stuff. Thank you.
It's such an honor for us to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much.
We know that
So cute.
running this kind of thing is not really easy since we have to set up all of these things
Yes.
from online and offline, and we have to make an appointment with you, and you said yes eventually. I was like, woo! And we're really grateful to have you here. Hope that this is really useful for you, for your future as well, and hope you get successful. For your
Amen.
career.
Amen. You too. Thank you. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, lucu banget.
And yeah,
This is so cute. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
After this, I'm just like throw a stick directly.
Amen.
Right? Okay. So I think we are quite done with like the theory and the serious stuff. Let's move on to the fun stuff. What about game?
Wow.
Sounds good. Okay, let's
Here,
bring our
do you
games.
need this?
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
And the games will be lit by most. Please give applause for our. So Moon is one of the Britzone committee in charge in Saturday class. So probably if Saturday, yeah. So if you are following our classes, you are familiar with this space as well. So go ahead, Moon. Yeah, we can do that, right? Start doing together. That's a good idea. I think we can do it after this. Oh yeah, this is like a dance time. So this is for online and offline. This is for everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys, are you ready? You ready, guys? Oh my God! So Ramadan, right? Oh yeah. Yes. They can hear you. This is for left. Ini ya. Enggak tahu. I'm sorry. You need to practice like I'm all together. This is right. Okay. Oh, this is not. Right in here. This is right. Ini ya. Yeah. Okay. 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 So full screen di mana? Nggak bingung. Ini di sini. Nggak full screen. Oke, F5. Udah guys. Ini di sini. Nah. Let's give applause, guys, for this wonderful flyer.
Okay. So, guys, welcome to the trivia games. It's only just for fun. So, anybody in this room or on the online class can join. Oh, ini. Sorry. Okay, so let's get started ya. Okay. Today's game. Actually, I have four box challenge. So you guys only have to choose which one of the challenge that you want to play.
Ooh. What about riddles? Who is up for riddles? You can raise your hand. Speak up.
Speak up. You want to speak up?
You want to speak up? Okay, let's speak.
Okay, let's speak up. Okay, so to speak up, actually, I need one person in this class. So maybe I have to pick someone.
Volunteer.
Maybe Arif. How about you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You can sit in here. You can sit in the hot seat. This is like
Okay. Okay. So what's your name? Shirley. Okay, Shirley. Here is your question. Yeah. Shirley. Okay, Shirley. Here is your question. Yeah. Yes. Mention one thing that you love the most about Lebaran and why. That you love the most about Lebaran and why. The food. What kind of food? Okay. Ketupat. Okay. So anything else you want to say? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Shelby.
What I love most about Lebaran is that this receiving ampau. Right? You love that, right? Yeah, I still have something else. They give more people to give me. Okay, thank you.
Okay, next question. So I need next person. Those who haven't speak. Just Shirley, just choose another one.
Jadi, come on.
Okay. So what's your name?
My name is Faras.
Okay, Faras. Here is your question.
Oh my god.
That's my father. Guys, can you buy spices? How would you like to do it?
Okay. Okay, next person. Next person, please.
What about the former Britzone president? Yes. From Jakarta, Daerah, just to visit.
Okay. Okay.
That's a surprise, right?
Okay, so Mr. LD, here is your question. Yeah.
No. It is not shown in the LD. I think you can be.
Okay. You want to see your ex, yeah? Maybe I want to meet her. Before I married, I asked to my I meet some of my exes. Wrong with it, but it's still not all of them. So. Not very much, but yeah, there is some. Oh yeah, and I really want to join, Kapamata from it's so, it's so cool, I think. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, but it's not that much, still under 10, but yeah. Yeah, still under 10.
Yeah, if you.
Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, online audience.
But I only have 3 questions.
Okay, well, maybe we can move to another option.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
And there's the Hipok inside, so don't worry.
So you want the tell me challenge?
Yes. That's the
Are you curious? Okay, let's open. If you use TikTok, I think with tell me without telling me. Okay. Yes. Okay. Here is the first question. I think it's kind of familiar with the tell me without. Yes. Okay.
Oh, it's not showing. It's not showing. Right. It's already showing this screen, but it's not right with the close of the screen.
Yes. Okay, so tell me you are bucin without telling me that you are bucin. So, well, I'll go first. Last year I. Okay, so last year I text my crush that if dreaming is the only way to be with you, then I'll never my eyes. Oh, I didn't want to say you're bucin.
Without telling
that you're bucin. No. Maybe.
What about online? What about online?
All right. So online participant.
Beginners.
Andini. Yes, Andini can. Halo Andini.
I don't know.
I didn't heard anything.
Oh, doing the audio. I'm doing the audio. That's mine.
So maybe in this part.
Again.
I think so many people happen to speak. Yes.
Public speaking. Let's speak.
Anna.
Yes.
Okay, Ada, go ahead.
Tell me that you are bucin without telling me that you are. Tell me that you are bucin without telling me that
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yes. Two.
pretend to be my boyfriend.
I think you have like the Mama Dede.
Okay. Okay. What? Okay. Okay.
I know.
Oh my god. I know. Whatever happened to you, just remember that I love you.
What?
Really?
Yes, okay.
Can you try? Because it's really hard to me.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is real, guys. This is happening.
So you can yourself for that. Say that this is like the best place. I think no one has ever visited. No one has
Wow.
Can you give this once more? Okay, my mom wants me to follow my dream, so that's why I follow
Okay, thank you, Anna. I think we have one last question. Okay, last one. Okay. Okay. Tell me you are anak Jaksel without telling me that you are anak Jaksel. So, okay. Who lives in Jaksel?
Yeah.
Yes, Ani.
Tell me you're anak Jaksel.
Okay. Okay. So,
Okay, now you can tell me.
What's up, bro?
What's up? I'm good sih.
Yesterday aku went to Bali.
Iya, tapi kayak itu kayak ini bajunya itu kayak light banget ya sih.
But it's really cool. Really cool.
Tapi itu pas banget deh sih di sana kayak udah banget sih.
Nggak ada tuh boleh
Ya, kayak itu bikin hitam, bikin gue kayak stick sama lagi stick kayak udah.
Hello.
Okay, let's give a clap.
okay. Oh,
I'm sorry, it's a present.
so I guess that's the end of the game. I think to raise hand. But do we still have time? Maybe. Okay, Denny.
We have to go. No, coming from another section.
Oh, wait. I think Denny would answer this question.
Okay, I think Denny can answer this question as well.
Okay.
The same question.
Okay, Denny. Hi.
I'm right here. Right here. So I'm telling. If you're tell me in the Jakarta, the anak Jaksel as a the kid South Jakartan boys, Jakarta, South Jakartan boys that you that the telling me that anak Jaksel the boy from the South Jakarta, the South Jakartan, Jakartan, the South Jakartans, the Jakartans to say Jakartans there too because the Jakarta sometime sometime he they're hang out to come on to Sumedang
Pasti perlu
come
adaptasi
on
lagi sih.
and
Kalau kelas hybrid kayak gini, pasti ada
Monas
style.
and snow.
Okay. I think that's all. That's the end of the trivia game. And
Interesting.
since today we are conducting the hybrid class, so I think this game is still adapting with this new condition. Yeah. So thank you for joining. Yeah.
So thank you most for the
Yeah. Thank you.
So guys, how do you feel being here? Event. I'm so excited because this time first time in the last year. So finally we don't get time to get space. Right? One point online always come to class. I don't know. I thought that you just put it I need to plus with like spectacular crossing, but I don't know what. Oh yeah. Okay, so before I do the closing, who is the member of this offline? No. You can mention your name and then thank you. Finally, I can jump.
Yes, yeah. We can do fire. Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Lagi paling 5 menit lagi beres. Ya, bikin gue sekarang soalnya barusan gue jadi ini juga jadi
everybody.
As the president.
Online and offline, and for coming, and I hope that we can take away something good from this and we can implement this amazing knowledge and skill in our daily life as well as sharing to our keep on coming on our class and hopefully online class. Thank you
Yes, so the online participants can. Oh,
What about the online?
Hello everyone in this online group. Would you guys all open and turning on your camera? You're gonna take a picture?
Guys, you can turn on your video, guys.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. We're gonna take a picture, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. One more time. Yeah.
Okay. Again, please. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks, guys.
Can you please? You can stand up, you can stand up, and people around you will. Guys, you want to take a picture? Please sit. Please.
When I say Britzone, everyone say be awesome together, right? Yeah. With Britzone. Thank you so much.